Alright, well. I sort of cut close there a little bit with the Arbiter, you know, and her like, you know, escort to the Faen Court, but we're probably going to cut even closer now. Then I'm going to try and go on a little, like, you know, trip for the galaxy, so to speak. And let's just see here. In Spice Hall, someone's really lost their morale quite a bit. Why do you keep losing morale so much, I wonder? We're just going to check out this Shia guy. Shia Volcraft. So she basically has low morale, and something's basically making her morale go down really, really fast for some reason. I don't know why, but it just is. And it's something I'll watch out for, but I feel let's leave this as is. We're not going to worry about it too much right now, but it is something I'll watch out for. But anyhow, I'll note in this episode I plan to go on a little, like, you know, trip for the stars, so to speak. And we're going to visit, like, you know, some new quadrants for this one. We'll try and do this within 50 weeks, so we have to watch out for that, but, you know, we'll try and do our best. We basically have a couple of things here to do. I have to pick up a data cube in Hunter's Corridor. In Pig Dust, we basically have, like, you know, something to deliver for a significant ride chart, whether you like it or not. We got pullers and delivery over here in Hunter's Corridor and Pig Dust Corridor. We have something in Pale's Arm basically to do, surveying a site. And we got right delivery in Hunter's Corridor. So, I looked at the idea I basically have right here. What we're basically going to do here. And I just want to do, don't have like any, like, you know, passenger things I have to do here. Doesn't look like I'm picking up any, like, you know, people, so that's good, I guess. But anyhow, I'll note that the basic plan I have, like, for, like, you know, what I'm going to do in the first episode, we're basically going to go over to Bill Rim, Hunter's Corridor, Pig Dust Corridor, and back to Forkless Pillar, basically to visit the Fanes and see what they basically want to do for them. That's basically the idea I basically have for, like, you know, what we're basically going to do here. And I'm basically going to, like, pick up missions perhaps from the Fane here. He offers missions as well, so you can do stuff with him as well. There's a mysterious seduction to go to the God of Arm. That might be, you know, something to look into, but we'll look into that later. Disputed judgments to go over here. We have to basically pick up a safe, bring them over to some point where I picked a store quarter. I believe require me to have, like, you know, passenger cabin. That's a good pay, by the way. Let's get into Voltos, though. Not sure I want to do that either. We got Wilderness Hunt. Let's go to Golgoth as well. Ram Transport, just to go to... we're trying to go to Nice Rest and negotiate for the Fanes, apparently, for this one. Alright, that's okay. That's basically for Lisa. Something is a negotiation mission, so I'm probably not going to worry about this one, but... I probably shouldn't do this. We're going to basically pick up this mission here. And... they want me to drop off something for them as well, for the Voltos. Sure. We'll accept that one too, and then... mediation tour. Alright, well, we picked up a few missions with Calvin Fain here. And, yeah, the basic idea I have for, like, what we're going to do for this, like, you know, episode, and possibly the next one too, if it takes too long. We're basically just going to go to, you know, Bill Arm, and we're basically trying to do a surveying mission here. Well, next we'll basically go over to Hunter's Corridor, and basically, like, do this mission here. Do other, like, mission in Hunter's Corridor as well. Just keep doing them. And I'll be, like, on the way back. That'll be over here to, like, you know, there as well, so... this is for out there, that's the sort of idea I basically have for this one. I basically have to pick up hydrogen fuel on the way there, so... once I will go to Refine maybe to pick that up. And... well, I should probably, like, just look at this right now. Basically, in a galaxy on Bill's Rim, there is, like, you know... that Refine I can possibly go to. Also, you know, these usually have very good economies, the Makalumi, so... we can probably pick up something there. Over here in Hunter's Corridor, there's going to be also... a refinery, so... we're probably good if, like, you know, I pick up stuff from those guys, perhaps, because it's basically a tier 1 item that I'm basically picking up from them. I can also pick this up at, it is from refineries only, so, whatever. Basically, yeah, I'm going to go pick up for refineries for that one, that's fine. Actually, I'm already here, right, so I can pick up stuff here if I want, so... how many do I need? 50. So I can pick up some of the stuff here if I want to, just to sort of bring it along. And I think I will do that. We'll pick up 50 here. And that's going to basically hurt my ability to do other stuff, but, you know, we'll live with it and just go with it for now. I don't really feel like doing this, but we'll spice her up a couple times, so we'll try and get her up just a little bit. There, she's up to 64, it's fine. So, apparently we learned a rumor, apparently, so there's heavy rumor, there's a heavy military fleets in Genesis Spiral. That is 5 jumps away. And there's other stuff going on as well. But anyhow, we're going to basically do this mission to go to Veil Arm. Now, this mission might take a long time to do, so I have to really watch out for time, but we do have 49 weeks basically to do all this stuff. Now, another way we're going to do these hyper jumps, they take a long time to do. Sometimes you have, like, you know, very long time to get to these places, but we'll try and, like, you know, make this quick. Basically, half my time is going to be doing these jumps, by the way, is a thing here, so we'll be using a lot of time here for this stuff. So that's the first place we're going to go to. We're going to go to this, like, you know, planet here. And apparently got a rumor here. So there's a merchant fleet around here. That's good to know. But let's navigate over here. And we're going to run into a smuggler from Zenrin. These guys outclass us, but we can retreat from them, I guess. Nope, by the way, I lost reputation with these guys there, so you can lose reputation if you're not careful when you're like retreating from people. That's just one though, so I'm not really going to care about it too much, but you know, it's worth knowing. I like, you know, just lost some experience for like, you know, retreating for these guys instead of bribing them. And I love by the way, with smugglers, they don't search you like the military officers do, so you have to bribe them in order like to get them to go away. But anyhow, we're just going to navigate over here. And I'll note that we're actually going to do a mission where we're going to land on the surface here of Syndro Tangle. I'll note that basically laying on the surface here, we may run into Xeno and stuff like that, so you'll possibly see that happen. And apparently there's a abandoned medical station over Rift. So, we discovered this rumor here. That is where... That's some jumps away. So, that's a far away, like, you know, rumor, but, you know, it's perfectly I just found it out. But anyhow, we're going to land here in Syndro Tangle. And basically what I have to do here... Now, I haven't really shown this off yet, but there's actually a card game in this game, so to speak, where you like do stuff. And that's something I really don't want to see right away, but, you know, there's Xeno. Basically at this point, I have to sort of, like, you know, set my guys, make sure, like, they are ready for fight. We're going to be sending our captain for, like, his first, like, you know, battle against Xeno, perhaps. And along with him, we'll be sending in the medic. I'm basically going to have to be very careful with this battle here, because we're going to be basically fighting as something very, very dangerous, if it possibly. And I'm not sure if we're set up for it, but we'll see. I got the stuff for it, so if someone dies, they die, but these guys are very dangerous to fight early on, so that's why they're like a risk 6, because they are very dangerous. It's also bad if I get this as well, because then, you know, I want to basically have time for other stuff, but I may have to turn back if I don't have time for it. But we'll see if I get this. Let's explore. Alright, so we avoided that, but we had ship component damage. This would be reduced by defensive components, but I don't have any, so we just took some damage to our ship, which is unfortunate. And it's a lot of damage here, too, as well, so... If I look at my ship now, we'll basically have, like, you know, damaged components down here. Ship build, I guess. Basically, see my weapons locker damage as well as my quarters, so not great. I'm not probably, as you can see from the cards here. Basically, how these cards work is like it's like a 1 in 5 chance basically to draw any of these cards. Though the mission cards are a little bit different in that, like, you know, as like you basically draw these cards, it'll get like improved chances to basically be drawn. So we have a 22% chance basically drawing this card now. But we're gonna explore again. And we got pirate combat. So, we're going to be fighting some pirates now. Alright, so, to fight these pirates, we're going to basically throw in a swordsman and stuff, so... We'll throw in you. And we'll throw in the other one. So, 2 swordsmen are going to go in a battle here. Or do I want that? You know, I think instead of throwing in both the swordsmen, let's just throw in the weaker one that, you know, has less experience. We'll throw in my soldier so she can like get in the action. It's always good to bring a medic for these fights because, you know, she's like your only one who can heal up people, and you know, that's basically this important to know. She's the only one who can heal people. And on top of that, let's bring in someone else. We'll bring in my engineer. He's probably not the best guy to fight with, the engineer, but he does have some stats to fight with, and I need to level him up. And these guys aren't too weak, too strong usually to pirates, so we'll fight them. So up against right here, we have 2 pistoliers, a spy, and a bounty hunter. So that's what we basically have right now. These guys are all independents, and they're all ranked 2, so they won't be too bad to fight. Apparently going first is my, doctor, so that sort of sucks. Basically, I don't know about she has a pistol, so you can see, down here where you can fire from. Basically, she can only fire from these shots that she's in this, and apparently you start stunned. That's kind of an issue. Why are you stunned? Oh, she's having flashbacks. That's something really, really, really bad for her to have. Flashbacks are basically something that causes a stun chance for, your guys every time they basically make a move, so it's basically a trait that they have. I'll have to show it off a little bit, but for now, let's just heal up her. We'll get up her, morale, I guess. That's basically what the doctor can do with, a heal I basically got for her. And let's have these other guys do some stuff. So, you're going to fire at... I'll note that I probably want to take out the pistolier first, but I don't think the shotgunner can basically hit that fire, so let's go after this pistolier first for now. That one disappeared. And fire him again. Alright, I got balanced blades here. This is a nice ability to, up your parry. It's not going to help against these guys with pistols, but it'll give her better melee accuracy for next time, so she'll just hit more accurately, so... There goes that pistolier. You're going to basically heal up this guy's morale, I guess, because why not? She can't do anything. And there's a stun going off, by the way. That's really bad that she has that stun on her. I may actually want to get rid of this soldier, because that's a really bad thing for her to have. I'll basically show it off in a crew thing right after, but whatever. Let's go after this guy right now. That's a bad miss. I don't know if this spy is actually a little bit dodgy, so if you look at her, she basically has a bit of parry and dodge with her selfing, going on, but whatever. Heal her up. You're going to go after her again. There's a hit. There's a nice miss. Strike her again. And I'll note, by the way, she has roaring barrels, which actually disables buffs like that. So we'll try that. There's a miss, but oh well. Ooh, that's a bad one to have. That's basically a debuff, by the way, that you should put on me. That, makes it so I can't, dodge or, parry stuff as well. Also use my armor, so it's not great, but... kill this one first. So there goes the spy. Let's heal this offer with, this, ability. That's the nice thing about this ability, by the way. You can, heal up debuffs like that. So, it's good to have. I want you to go after the rifleman now. And let's go after you now. Let's heal you up to get your health up. And let's fire a shotgun. Alright, you're going to go after her. Now, I know, by the way, she just did something that, gave her buffs. It's called Fading Shot. This gives her range accuracy and armor, and basically moved her back for, a way to move back, but she couldn't because, there's no one behind her, so... She's now a little bit more defensive, but whatever, we'll take her out. Heal up her. And go after her. That's a bad miss, but fire again. There we go. So, I know that the combat there, that's basically the crew combat, and as you basically see, it's very Darkest Dungeon inspired. You basically have your back ranks and your front ranks, and your guys basically, fire to stuff. I'll probably go into better explanation for it next time, but, for now, I gotta look at my guy here. So, this is my, soldier. She has this trait that's basically called flashbacks, and she has vivid and disturbing memories of past trauma that causes paralysis. So, basically, she has a chance to be, stunned, 25% chance in, combat. So, she always has this on. It's a really bad thing, flashbacks, because, it basically makes her a lot worse for what she's basically, here for. Because I now know this trait, I'm probably going to fire this person, but, I can't really dismiss her here because, oh, I can dismiss her here. Well, we're going to dismiss her here. I don't, it's too bad that basically she has that trait. I would have actually kept her if she, was a little higher level, but, that trait is just a really bad one to have. And that's why I notice it now. I'll notice this goes along, by the way, as we try and explore here. We're going on in weeks, so I have to really watch out for that, but, oh well. Let's try again. Okay, we got the mission success. So, it took 5 days for this now, but, we have successfully explored, we find a guy. This is her reputation of Devolto, so I have to watch out for that, but well. This is for our thing with, this doctor here, which is great. And let's just continue on. But anyways, that's basically done. I guess at this point, I want to basically proceed to like where we're gonna go next. So this will be back over to like the Retired Explorer. We're gonna make our way over to Hunter's Quarter now, where I basically do the rank delivery, I guess. So we're gonna waypoint for this. And I know it takes a lot of fuel basically to get out of like these sectors, so we want to have like the fuel basically get out of here. So let's just go in here. I'm gonna land, and it's too bad I basically lost that that soldier, but I'm actually not gonna deal with that. That's a really bad trait for someone to have, like for a soldier to have. So we have to get rid of her. I guess for crew, I'm sort of fine with what I basically have for like my fighting crew. Basically, I've got these swordsmen, and I got my officers that can actually do battles and stuff. Apparently, you leveled up, so we'll get rank 5 for this guy, his talents. I know for spies, they have something called wide sweep, and it's good for spying. I may want to get that, so we can do better spying and stuff. Static talk is also good. Basically, when you successfully spy, you get a possibility of a positive result. I may also want to go over this stuff up here, though. I could get for him signature jam, which is good for jamming your signature when you're flee from people, reduce the reputation loss from people. But I think we're getting this. We'll get wide sweep right now, guys. I'm going to do some spying at some point, so we'll get that right now. And you level up. Last time I basically got patrolling with her, my last guy. I'll probably go over here and get another boarding assault with this guy, or another tactics, so we can do this a little bit easier. Or even elusive barrage. I know that there's these are okay towns for stuff if you want to do stuff thing, but we're not yet buying orbals and stuff like that, so let's get boarding assault for now with her. And he's level 5 finally, so my engineer can get up to level 5. Because he's level 5, I can get a level 5 talent for him, so let's get him access to assisted installation, so I can basically get my stuff reorganizing my ship a little bit easier. My captain level up, he can get up to Xeno 105, and you can't train anything, or can you train anything? No, you can't train anything. You need to get up another level before you can train your stuff. And yeah, it sucks that I basically lost that soldier, because you want a soldier for shotgun and blowing people brains out and stuff like that. And now I really can't do that, so that sucks, but oh well. And yeah, let's just book it, I guess, for now. So we're gonna get over to the next navigation. I got 3 weeks now, so I'm sticking down, but we're probably good to keep going. And when we're coming across some merchants, we can say hi to them and you say goodbye. Yeah, we're just gonna retreat from them. Merchants are a lot hostile because of that rumor, so that's the only bad thing about that rumor there. Basically, merchants are hostile, but whatever. They want to protect our loot. Let's just jump. Now, no probably some of these hyperwarps are a lot quicker, so we just lost 1 week and 1 day as opposed to the 3 weeks the last one did. So we got here a lot faster, and we're gonna jump here right away to drop off our stuff. So let's go over here, and we'll touch down, and we're just gonna drop off our stuff here. So rank delivery, we'll unload it. That takes 6 days, so not bad. And we got return shipping. This requires me just to pick up something. Too bad I can't shorten this a little bit, but we'll deserve prompt, I guess. So it took 1 week and 3 days, so that's a thing, but whatever. 39 weeks, well, we're pretty good, I guess, for now. I got polarizing delivery, and this basically requires me to deliver something to Makumune, and something to go to the Valtos. So we'll have to get those done. And by the way, you can see where this stuff is, basically with they're 10 AU, it's that's how far they are. Or you can see how many jumps away they are. Right now it looks like, these are all pretty damn close, so if I waypoint them, this is going to require me to go up to here, and I bet, where's the Devaltos plant? Alright, well, oh, okay, I have to deliver this in Pink Dust Corridor, so it's not here, we have to go there to basically do it. We're actually picking up something for this one as well. Basically, these missions are all going to be to pick up something, and I think they're all the same place. So, we're actually going to Penne for this one, We're going to penny for this one. And of course, we are picking up a jugs for this one. It's basically all here picking up this guy. So if you look at like this right here, you can actually tell like where your missions are. So right now we've got the bullseye right there. So we're just picking up stuff from here and just moving on. So that's great. We're gonna be able to go right to pick this corridor and basically finish off everything there. So cool. Before we do that though, I'm actually gonna do something with my ship. I've been thinking about doing this, but I want basically upgrade my my ship to have like our quarters, so I can have like more officers and stuff like that. And that's something I can basically do. One of the thinking what I want to do here is I'm going to basically replace, I think, one of our exploration things here with like the officer cabin, and this will let me get like an officer for like my crew. So we're gonna pick this up, and that costs me a little bit of money as well as time to do it, but oh, someone got unknown new trait, apparently. That sucks. I can't tell what they is, so that could be bad as well. But we just basically have access to another officer rank for our crew, and this is where I'm basically going to go into my crew here. And I noticed that I had these swordsmen. We have this one here who basically has her stuff here, and she has the evasion possibility and all that stuff. But we're going to go to our original guy, Revy here. Revy, of course, basically has all these lovely things here, and she could make an excellent officer, I think. So we're going to promote her. So you want to basically promote her to be an officer. You get a sign bonus for her, and it's can't be undone. But yes, we'll do it. So she's now an officer at this point here. And what I want to do with her, I'm going to basically cross-train her to basically be a bodyguard. And it's one of the special talents you're going to have in this game, or jobs. Basically, this will give her access to pistols, and pistols are a lot more useful for her to use. So we're basically going to go with her, and we're going to get access to pistols for her weapons. So we're going to change this to be a pistol, a predator pistol. Now, because she's a bodyguard, she can also use an offline blade. She's going to use a clawed kukri. So if you look at her now, here's Revy right now. She's got basically a kukri in one hand and a pistol in the other. That's her choice of weaponry. So she's really badass now. And let's see here. I want to basically make it so that I'm thinking about possibly making her also a combat medic, because I can show off something interesting about it as well. But let's just train her up to be a better bodyguard for now. So I'll get us up a little bit. And there's some bodyguard talents that are really, really nice to have. Basically, with the bodyguard, you have access to debuffs and stuff like that. You also have access to tactics if you want to have her do that as well. She also has a productive instance, which is a nice little thing for her to use. But what I really want for her to get is screaming fire. This is a nice a little thing to basically knock people back. It also resists people's accuracy. You can fire it basically at the third row and get the sniper to come forward. She also has access to tactical shot. That's the nice thing to basically do, remove debuffs from your people, knock someone back if you don't want them in the front line. So let's just get screaming fire for right now. And I may want to save up to basically get up to level 5, because there's two things I really want, I think, or no, that's level 8. Well, basically you see down here 8 is something that lets you basically counterattack people. It's very similar to the one for the swordsman, but as you can see from here, this is a blade attack that gives you increased accuracy. It also basically gives you more initiative, and you counterattack people with 50% chance of it ending. It's basically a little bit better than the one that's basically up here, sharp counter. This basically is parry and armor and stuff, but this one down here will basically give you access to more initiative and more accuracy, which is, I think, a better trade, really. Well, it's really debatable. It's very similar, both his talents, and you can go with either or. But this is a good one, basically give her more accuracy, more initiative to do more stuff. Now I really want to get this honor guard here, though. Honor guard is basically this very powerful talent that the bodyguard can have that basically lets you protect other people in back of you. So basically she can basically protect people, be a lot better. That's what this is all about. And I may want to get some more swordsman talents as well. I'll note by the way just a talent that's called let's see here, devastating charge. This is a good one to basically charge your guy forward. It gives him a nice debuff to whoever hits him with. So that's a really good talent basically if you're in the second part. I may want to get that up a little bit soon. There's also slash and retreat, but that's not going to be good for her, I don't think. She'll be wanting to charge over to the front row all the time. That'll be her job. But anyways, she's got screen fire for now, and she does have another ability, I think, as well. body shot, I think, is the one that, like, causes stun to people, so that also, like, knocks targets back, so that's something else you can do. I thought you had one that removes debuffs, but I guess, like, that's screen fire only, so, I'll note that this, like, talent I basically got, basically, like, well, I guess she doesn't have a talent. I thought she did have a talent that basically removes, busting people, but, oh well. I guess she doesn't. That's unfortunate. I thought that the bodyguard did have, like, debuffing abilities, but I guess they don't. Or maybe it's, like, later down the road, perhaps. Who knows? But we're just going to save her, like, points for now. She's basically now my 5th officer, and she's going to be, like, a combat-oriented person. Now, I know, by the way, as a result, I now have, like, room for, like, more crew. So, we'll probably look into getting more people, I guess, so... maybe I'll get access to another pilot. I'll note from my ship here. You can see, like, I've got, like, very good gunnery, but I've got, like, fairly poor piloting, like, ship ops and, like, navigation. I'll note, like, with your guys here, you always want to have, like, over 100% for this stuff, but having, like, more is always good as well, so getting a better pilot or a better navigation would be, like, a good thing to get for my ship, so we're going to look into that a little bit right now. Let's try and recruit better pilots, so boom. And I would have liked a better quickness, but, she does have good initiative in combat, but it's not really important for pilots to have, so... We're just going to split one. That wasn't really good find for a pilot. We're not going to worry about it. But yeah, we're going to basically try and get better people to, like, do stuff with. And that'll be the plan of her. Let's pay her wages for now. I basically level up people. My crew dog is now level 5, so... Or, level 5 for crew dog ability. We already got Talk in the Hall. And I think at this point we're going to get access to blockading, so basically, like, remove blockade cards if we need to. My E-Tech here is also level 5, so we already got access to Wide Sweep, so let's get access to Static Talk. So basically, if we're in a successful thing here, we're going to basically get that done for us. So, I'm not, by the way, I'm actually thinking about getting Signature Jammer at this point, or Storm Shielding as well. These are, like, really good talents, by the way, get Storm Shielding and Signature Jammer, because, this helps with, like, reducing your reputation losses is always important for at least this run. And then Storm Shielding is also important because it helps with, like, flying precision sectors and such. So it's good for someone to at least have that. And we're going to get this right now. We'll get this first because, it's more likely we'll basically be doing, like, running through, like, a bad sector before, like, running into doing spying, so we can hold off on that. And my pilots are leveled up, so, if you recall, basically I want to look for guys with high quickness, so, this guy has low quickness, this guy has high quickness, this guy has high quickness. These guys are going to get access to, like, as I said, Twix Surge, so basically they'll have a higher chance of moving forward. So 2 of them will be good enough for that. And the other guy here can just get something else. I'll note there's, like, a lot of other towns you can basically get, like, the Swift Route, which is basically a navigation tile that's, like, for reducing fuel, maybe do Hyperwarp jumps. I usually don't get the pot, but it's like, if they have high enough navigation, it's something we'll look into. What I may want to get is actually sharp steering at this point, or... Well, I guess I should get sharp steering. Sharp steering is this really nice talent, but basically lets you, like, move, like, closer to people, or, like, move backwards if you want to escape. It's a little bit different than, like, the talent that the navigators had, that, if you look at the navigator here, these guys, of course, have access to that talent, like, prophetic approach. It basically lets, range things forward a lot easier, but if you want to escape, it's not a bad talent to get that for the pilot, because it's like, it's like a go-to talent that lets you go backwards or forwards, very easily. Though, I may want to get her to get guide fire. This is, like, good for accuracy, and that lets you hit people a lot easier, so that might be good to get right now. I could get broadside ammo as well for her, by the way, which is even more accuracy, but this comes at a cost of reducing your defense and armor, so it's not really good to get until, like, later on, and, I don't think we'll be doing that anytime soon, so let's get access to guide fire for now. And let's just get going for now, I guess. I will have to get more guys, but, we'll get to it as we go along. And by the way, have free empty comics, so, that officer slot basically, like, makes it like, I have, like, an extra spot per person. And let's just see here. Let's do, our mission stuff. So, one of these apparently is to go over to, get the judge. Am I at the wrong place for all this stuff? Did I go to the wrong place, actually? No, I'm at the right place, right? I didn't actually leave here yet. Right, so... Let's just get over here to, like, waypoint to this stuff and, like, get our stuff. And I would be trained, but these are ultimate plans, of course, so I'm just holding off on it for now. We'll land here. I'm basically just going to go in here, and we'll get these done, all three of them all at once. By the way, I repaired, like, a lot of damage for my guy, so that's great. We officially landed here without, like, anything happening. We'll get this going, so, I do have someone who's basically, pissed off, but, we'll do this. We'll just get our reputation up a little bit more. I don't think, like, the other one basically, like, it doesn't think any better, so. There we go. I want security checkpoints. This is a lot faster, so do this one. And notice, by the way, this pays us a very much, good amount here, because, something about these missions, by the way, is that when you're basically, like, doing, like, the ones outside of your, like, your quadrant, they go up a lot, in their value, so you get paid more for them. So that's the nice thing about those. Alright, this is, like, basically all, like, jumping over to, like, Pig Dust Corridor now. So that's fine. We can pair our guys a little bit again, so, they level up. We're going to crew again. Neither of these guys level up to, like, level 5, or, they're, job level 5 yet, but we got a gunner here to do stuff with. I may want to get access to bullseye certainty of view again. So let's get that going. And, I've only got 3 navigators. I may want to get a 4th one just to, make things a little bit better for myself. I may want to do that. We'll probably get a 4th navigator, perhaps. But, I don't think my thing is back on cooldown. Oh, it is off of cooldown. Alright, maybe we'll get a new navigator here. Could also use an E-Tech again. Let's just try that. We'll go for a navigator. Boom. I don't think the navigator really matters for, like, just stats, but high fortitude is never a bad thing. They also get morale bonuses for jumping around, so we'll keep this one. And this new navigator I basically got will just be, like, growing our talents for stuff. We already have someone who basically got this already, so it's not really a big deal if I had that one. So, let's get access to another recharge, perhaps, so we can get navigation test basically done easier. And I still have basically to do this in 33 weeks, so we'll watch out for that. But we'll basically get over to Pig Dust Corridor here now, yes, so waypoint. And well, we can actually hold down and see, like, how long it will take. But so there's a gate danger of 2, there's a duration of 1. So real quick. Ooh, we got Fool and Spy. Alright, so this guy is closing in. I can demand truth for this guy or just retreat from him if I don't want to basically do anything with him. At this point, I think we just want to retreat this guy, because this is actually a pretty powerful ship he's out right here, so we'll just retreat from him. Nothing happened, good experience, great. Let's go. And look at money rise, that's all I can say. Alright, let's just jump. And because I had, like, our fishing route talent, basically, like, dig successfully. Even though, or I guess, like, we bet even about this. This is, like, basically reduce the fuel cost, so that's the main thing I want this for, like, her talent to reduce it. You can basically cost a lot of fuel sometimes if you're not careful of those, so having that up is always good to have. Alright, so we got pirate fleet sitting around in merchants here, that's not great. Pirates are, like, going to be very hostile here trying to grab stuff. And that'll, like, suck for me, but whatever. This will take us back to where we need to go, so I'm actually tempted to go down here to the right road first, I guess, and then we'll go up here and up here to, like, get this stuff done. We'll get a plan. It's probably not good to do a lot of trade here because of the danger rating and, like, the pirates, but we can try doing a little bit of trading here as well, I guess. I just have to watch out for what? So currently we basically have the trade ban and trade war between us. So we can't use ultimates or, like, stuff for doing stuff, but, whatever, it's fine. If we do it with other people, I don't think there's any issues with that, so. Yeah, we're probably fine just to go, like, trade with other people, so that's fine. Let's get down to this industry here first. By the way, I'll notice something that you can, you can't really tell here. If you see this high here, this is actually a high-tech industry over here, and it's not really, like, it's not a whole lot clear as to why, like, this is like an I and this is like, an HTI. Really just should just say, like, H for, like, a high-tech guy, but, whatever. That's basically how like the developers decided to make their game. They have like a small HT for high tech, or maybe they just have like an H and then like a small like TI after it, because they can do it that way too. But anyhow, let's just jump over here to the industry world. We're just gonna quickly like jump here, pick up some stuff for maybe their fire down there. So we'll land here, and by the way, we got a rumor that apparently there's a merchant fleet in Mayor's Drift, so that's happening. I don't have any things up here for like doing stuff, so I'm not gonna worry about that. We want to go to that tradeway. Do I have anything to buy tradeways for? Industries here. And apparently I don't have anything that they want on tradeways except for that and that stuff. If I go the other way to this orbital, I don't think they have anything either, so it may not have been a great idea to come here, because, there's not anything really for me to really sell. There is a farm on the way, so I could sell to them, I guess, so somebody can sell the farms very easily. It's water purifiers, so I can sell that to them. It's a very small high-tech world. It's not offering a whole lot, but whatever, it is what it is. We'll buy some water purifiers, we'll buy some basic medicine, because that goes to farming as well. We'll buy some methane fuel. Now, nobody, if a pirate basically comes to seize this stuff, I'm not going to buy an item like to surrender to them, because I'm not really like got any expensive like stuff to basically drop to these guys. So let's go here and like if anything happens, we'll just give it to them, so to speak. Something happened over here in factions apparently. So the alliance conflict has ended, and we're no longer basically allied to Javat, but whatever. That basically happened. Let's land here. We'll sell our stuff here, make a little bit of money. Notice that this isn't selling for very good here, methane fuel, but we can sell at least for something. A little bit of profit at least. So we'll sell that. And apparently trade ban conflict ended, so Steel Song is no longer basically having a trade ban with us, so I can now trade with like Ultimate Worlds finally. So that's great. We just have to worry about this damn trade war. So just the trade war is on now with these guys. That's okay. I can deal with that. Alright, we're at a farm here. I think the farm has stuff at least for the tradeway or the high-tech industrial we're going to go to, so we can sell like all this stuff to them basically as a thing. I think that let's play it safe. Let's just buy some grain. Something very simple. I can recruit some if I want to. So at this point, I'll note by the way that you can't recruit E-techs off of like worlds that like are like not very electronic and stuff like that. So if I want to recruit someone, it'll be like someone very basic. So we got navigation up. We got the 4th navigator. I may want to get myself in our ship ops guy or in our pilot. They're both good to get. Maybe we'll go for the crew dog for now, though, so we'll get a crew dog. Nice charisma. Look at that charisma. That's awesome for, morale boosting. So we'll go with crew and we'll basically boost up this guy's, like, stuff. So, by the way, you can see this guy's some Java, so you got the Java flag. And there's stuff we can basically pick up here. Probably gonna get relaxed and leave her, because that's a really high stat to make use of. And, these, like, you can do it, like, the second time, it's like, make use of it, so we'll get that. And I guess the next thing that she'll probably do is like go down here and get stuff down here. So there's stuff you can get over here as well. Alright, well, we just picked up that and we got our grain, so I probably have plenty of time basically to do this, I'm probably over, thinking it too much, but whatever. We'll basically get to like these missions next time though. So we're gonna basically cut this episode short here and basically like continue on next time with like, jumping for the stars. And then we'll visit the Fin Court and see what their intrigue is all about. But for now, take care.